going on, kids? On the old S2R, we got the brand new tires on this baby. And we are roaring down Gregory Boulevard right now, going through the ghetto, baby. It's alright, they're gonna gentrify the shit out of this in the next 15 years and it'll be unobtainium. Good old 71 highway. On our way to Prime on Main, baby, to get some sushi. Out here full squid and it's like 90 degrees out and I'm just in a denim jacket. Full squid, full squid. But we are S2Ring right now. Look at those brand new tires. I just did like 130 on 435, kneeing this thing down on some big long sweepers, and these tires are so stable. You can feel the dual compound, so the center of the tire is a much harder compound and the side of the tire is like a full race compound. So I'm used to, most of the time if you have a Ducati, you put Diablo Rosso tires on there, which are a uniform tread pattern. They have the same compound all around. So they're soft everywhere, but they only last 2.5 days. I mean, they just evaporate on the road, but there's nothing stickier. But these new S23 Bridgestone Battle Axes, they're a hyper sport. So straight up and down riding, you get the most tread wear with a much harder compound. And then on the corner of the tire, when you're leaning and throwing knee down, you're getting a full race tire on there. You know, because if you look at percentages of straight up and down, unless you're totally track racing, most of the time you're just straight up and down riding in a straight line. You're not leaning down on any side of the tire. So it's pretty cool. The old Paseo. See if we can cross here safely. Listen to these things. That's such a little rocket motorcycle, man, let me tell you. God, this thing is fun. Yeah, before we started the vlog, Nikki and I were talking. I was watching this crazy documentary today about Africa and missionaries that go over there and build wells and everything. They build all kinds of habitable environments over there. This guy was like talking about going over there, and they built like 15 wells in a town. Hooked up automatic pumps to them, all kinds of, ran electricity to them. You know, basically self-service water in the town, because everybody was like walking like, you know, 20 miles to get water and carrying it on their heads and getting eaten by lions. So they decided to put a bunch of wells in at the town, and after they put the wells in, they left, you know, taught everybody how to use them, and then they came back like 6 months later and there's a bunch of playground equipment on there. And instead of using the switches to turn the water on, which were there, they had a bunch of children's there, and then the locals said that they were putting playground equipment there and having children dance around because they believed that would draw the water up to the surface. So there's that. And then they went back like 3 years later and everything was robbed off of it, and there was no motors, no pumps, and the wells were covered over. So interesting thing. It's so beautiful down here. Down here on this side of Gregory, man, this is highfalutin living. know if I could live over here. I'd have to spend a lot of time over here on this side of town to really see if I could do it. And some of the houses, they just don't have enough garage space in them. A lot of these houses were built in an era with horses and carriages. You know, a lot of these houses are, you know, over 100 years old, and there just wasn't, it wasn't like houses that were built in the late 40s and 50s when cars were here to stay, you know, where there was usually always a garage for personal transportation. Boy, that's a cool little service station right there. This bike just does not wheelie well. Not with just throttle ups. Let's see. Yeah, no, it just does not have the ass down low like the 1100 does. God, look at these houses here, kids. This is real estate right here. These are craftsman homes right here. The craftsman era, the two-door style, the standard craftsman here with the front porch all squared up. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful homes. Look at this trees. You know you're in a nice neighborhood when you just have big, beautiful oak trees. Shade, natural shade. Don't know which way to go here downward. We're trying to get some sushi, but as you can see, we're pedaling our bicycles around, so we don't have navigation. I think I went that way the last time and it was the wrong way. I think I need to go this way, this way. There comes somebody on a bike. See if he's trying to party. Oh, MT, baby, MT. Okay, okay, okay. I kind of want to see how this thing does against an MT. Let's see what you got, baby. There we go. Boy, I was asleep on those shifts. God, please don't judge me. I think that's a 9. Yeah, that's definitely a 9. Well, I'd say that was somewhat comparable, but that thing makes like 30 more horsepower than this thing, so. Those fountains right there. Can't even imagine the taxes here. This motorcycle is made for Ward Parkway bombing, let me tell you. Baby was made for this. I've just never really been a Yamaha fan. I don't know what it is. It's just the look of them are just not. Aesthetics over everything with me. I don't know if you guys know that by now, but if it's ugly, I don't want to touch it. I know they're great performers, but when you look like that, and he just bought that at Dell's. That thing is brand new. It's always crazy, like the culture, like a Ducati guy, like I will never be caught dead with a squid helmet on or a backpack with like dangling, what's that, the little side adjusts on there flapping in the wind. I wouldn't be caught dead with that. I would rather mail whatever I need to bring with me like 3 days in advance to the location I'm at before I'll be compromised wearing a backpack as a grown man. I even have like leather Coach backpacks, like the super high-end ones, and yeah, I'd rather not. Never gonna catch me in a Jan Sport. But Yamaha guys, they do not care. Yeah, that thing's got a big old radiator and 3 pipes under it. That's an MT-09, so there you go. S2R1000 2008 versus a 2026 MT-09. Jealous he had quick shifter too. I had to fucking grandpa this with a clutch. Good old Plaza. God, this is a beautiful city. I'm obsessed with it. I don't know if it's because I've been here my whole life, but I've been everywhere. I have literally been everywhere, and this is just home to me. There's no guff. It's always just nice. You know, you don't have mass migration yet. It hasn't quite found us yet, thank fucking God. And it's still waspy, still clean. Looky there, a bunch of wasps right there. That's what you like to see. You know, you got to get through the grit down on Gregory back there and Swope, and then you come into this. I've been getting lucky with vlogs and being able to race people. I usually don't get that lucky. Thing's badass, bro. Is that a 9?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That thing is sick as hell. All blacked out. You just buy it?
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Just, it looks brand new.
Yeah, it's 24.
Yeah.
Dude, I love those exhausts on those, man. What is that? Like 2008?
It's a 1000.
What year?
08. Oh, wait, yep. Take care. Yeah, well, as you know, fuck, we gotta go that way. Let's see here. Excuse us. Gracious people letting us in. God bless you. Sorry for shouting there, kids. I had to yell through that guy's cardo and his fucking, what's that stupid do-rag thing they all wear? The shiesty? The shiesty? The poo shiesty? I yell through a lot of layers on that guy to tell him what Spike was. Please have a spot up front. Oh yes. Oh yes. Right here. Look at that. Prime sushi on a prime time. All right, kids. End of bomb, end of vlog.